Hi, welcome to my channel GG Agra or Techie Krish and myself KK Singh. So I have been working on artificial intelligence. Most of you have worked on ChatGPT, Claude, Advocate or Gemini. So, but all these applications or generative AI tools have their own interface. All right. So what I have decided that I should create a front end which enables the user to put a query through this front end, and that front end will carry this objective to the back end, that is the generative AI app. Maybe this is Gemini, and this time I'm going to use Gemini app, and I'll have the link of Gemini from AI Google AI Studio, and will paste this API in my front end. So what I am going to do here, what is the objective of today? The today's objective is to create a front end of an app which takes the input from the user to create a program in Python. So this app is basically for the students of CBSE class 12th, which used to do the programming in Python. So here I'll create a front end and give the AI Studio API, Google API, which will help the students to create the programming Python. So without wasting much time, let's move to our Gemini. So here this is the interface of Gemini. So to load Gemini, you will have to write an address bar, that gemini.google.com. So this interface appears, and here this is the prompt box or text box where you can give your prompt. So what I'll do, I'll create the front end using HTML and JavaScript. So without taking time, Gemini will create for me, and this will create the beautiful interface or the front end which will be able to create the program, whichever program is asked to create. All right. So here I'm going to I'll write front end and back end Google AI Studio, create a front end with an API link provision. Okay, now that's all. I want to create an app for computer programming in Python for CBSE 12th grade computer science students using a front end in HTML and a backend with Google AI Studio or with API key from with an API key from Google AI Studio. Create a front end with an API link provision. Link box. Let's see. So it starts observing, analyzing the prompt, and whatever is given along with the prompt, it reads it, analyzes it, and creates a prototype, and then create the logic. And after creating the logic and its structure of front end, it starts creating the entire HTML and set it to uh, this screen. So, see here, it is creating the entire front end using HTML. So, it takes time, and finally it will show you as a preview in preview window uh, how the app looks like on this screen. So, see here. So, after creating then after entire process, it will show the preview of the application. So, see here. So, here you see CBSE 12th grade CS Python AI tutor, Google AI Studio API. So, here in this box, I'll have to paste the API of which I'll take from AI Studio of Google, and then here I'll write the question, then I'll ask AI to create the program or whatever we want to have from this app. All right, now copy this code, the entire code I have copied, and we'll go to Notepad, and here I'll paste and save. Okay, now cross this. All right, now we'll run this. So, here this is in documents. So, see Python, Python programming code generator. So, it's not that. So, I'll look into the notepad once again, and now I'll save. I think this is index PI. Your AI powered this block. Scope parameters. So, actually, this is not the actual HTML. This is the actual HTML, which is index.html. So, we'll move to find out index.html. So, here this is index.html. All right. Now, I need the API key. To get the API key, move to Google AI Studio, aistudio.google.com, and here how to create the API. To create the API, simply go to maybe here or click here, give the permanent name for your key. I said Python, select the project. I said CBSE Python for 12th grade and create the key. Once the key is created, okay, all right, again Python, I create the key, Python, create the project, Python code generator for 12th CS. And now create the project, then create the API. Create the key. Once the key is created, so see here 12th CS, and now copy this key and come to this place, and here paste that key, and here I am going to give the question, write a program in Python which gets an integer at runtime from the user and checks whether the entered integer is prime or not. Use a user defined method to check the prime. Also print the appropriate message if the number is prime or not prime. Okay, so my task or objective is this. Now I am going to, now this app, this front end will ask AI to create the code. So it is thinking, okay, user defined method, import math, so it has created everything. So I'm going to copy this code from here, copy, C, means I have copied this, K, yes, till this I have copied, and I'm opening ideally Python, and I'll open, create a new file, and we'll paste it here and run I'll give the name, prominent name, say prime. Yes. Now let's see, enter the integer to check for primality. So I have given 67, 67 and press enter. Result, the number 67 is a prime number. Again, run this. This time I am giving 66. Let's see. So 66 is not the prime number. So this is how we can create, the application. So this is the application. So I can give more questions to it, and it will definitely create the solution whatever objective is given to this app. So this is what the front end. Okay, and so what is the back end? So back end is here, which Gemini has created. So here this is the entire HTML. The entire HTML. So the name of this HTML file I have taken, I have given index.html, and it has a provision to get the API key, which I'll have to copy from aistudio.google.com. So here this is the key. I'll copy this and paste it here where it is asking. Here this is a text box for this is the provision this Google Gemini has made to get the API key. So how do you like it? If you like it, kindly share it with your friends, and also you try to create different applications or front end for different subjects. Hope you understood the concept, and if you understood the concept, kindly share this with your friends also. So we'll meet in the next video. If you have any question, kindly give your query in my description box or comment box, so that I can see your query and try to resolve it. So we'll meet in the next video. Till then, bye bye.